Hi guys, how are you doing? Today I'll be showing you how to install Apache on a remote server. A remote server in my case is a droplet that I've created on DigitalOcean, but in your case it could be an EC2 that you've created on AWS as well. So I hope you know how to create a remote server. If you're not aware about how to do this, then you can check one of my previous videos where I show how to create a droplet on DigitalOcean. Now you can install Apache on your local machine as well, but I'm going to create it on a local on a remote machine because that's where most of the use cases are, right? You would want to install Apache on a remote machine and then probably want to install PHP or WordPress or OpenEMR or something like that on the droplet so that you can run your website or your software. You can share it with the world. I'm going to use my local machine as I've shown in this diagram. I'm going to SSH into the droplet and then I'm going to install Apache. So I'll just open my terminal here. I'll increase the window size so that you can see clearly. Now to SSH into a droplet, I need two things, right? I first need the droplet and the IP address, and then I need the password. So I have created a droplet here called trial video for the purpose of this video. I'm going to copy the IP address and I'm going to say SSH root at the IP address. Now it's going to ask me for the password. The password I have noted here, and I'm going to copy and paste the password. And for my Apache video, what I've done is I've copy and pasted the list of commands that I'll be using in the video, and I'm going to post these in the description box below in the video so that you don't have to struggle or try and copy from the video. You can just copy and paste directly from the description box and paste into your terminal so that you can get the desired results. I'm also not going to type in most of the commands. I'm going to copy and paste them so that I also don't make any typo errors and end up wasting your time. Now, as you can see, I have logged in. I have SSH'd into my as the root user into my remote server with the IP address of 68.183.82.233. And now I'm just going to sudo apt update. Before installing anything, you have to update your app repositories. Then we're going to install Apache 2 using apt. Once this is done, yes, it's done. Paste. So even basically even Apache sudo apt install Apache 2, this command is also run and it's installed Apache 2. And now we're going to check the list of all the applications available for the firewall. So UFW is the firewall. And now I want to allow this Apache to run on port 80. So I'm going to sudo allow and on the firewall. So it'll say rules updated, done. Now if I want to check the status of right now my firewall is not running because I have not started my firewall on this remote server, but if it were running then this would be helpful, but I think right now it's not running. Let me check the status. Yeah, it's inactive, but if it's active it'll say that Apache is allowed. So this is a step that you would need to do if you plan to run your firewall in the future sometime. Now all you have to do is you have to just HTTP on the browser. You can HTTP and then you can go to the IP address that you had received. So here's my IP address, and as you can see Apache 2 is running here on this Ubuntu machine. So I installed Apache on a remote server Ubuntu machine. So I hope this is clear. I hope you have learned how to install Apache. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can put them in the comments below. I'll answer them ASAP if you get any errors. And as I mentioned, all these commands will be in the description box below. You don't have to really worry about any of these commands. It's a fairly straightforward process. And if you want to install MySQL or PHP or WordPress or any of those things, I'll be making videos on those as well. So you can stay tuned. Thanks a lot for watching. Please do subscribe.